All right, this is a beautiful one, and it's off of an amazing album called After Hours. I would highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out. It's some tracks from a jam session at Mittens Jazz Club in Harlem, and it's got Charlie Christian, Thelonious Monk, Dizzy Gillespie. It's really great. And this is from the song Stompin' at the Savoy, which this is Charlie Christian solo, and this is a nice little 2-5-1 he does to D flat major. So he starts up here. So you start with your ring finger up on the E flat on the first string, and then pointer finger goes to D flat. Then you jump down, ring finger goes to G flat on the third string, and then pointer finger to E flat. So it's our E flat minor chord so far. So he's got the root, flat 7, flat third, and root again. And then right here, this is the really cool part. You put your middle finger on D flat on the fourth string. And this is like a very Charlie Christian sounding arpeggio. This is a dominant 13 arpeggio. So what he's doing here, you put your pointer finger on C, hammer on to E flat with your pinky, then middle finger goes to G flat, middle finger goes to B flat, and then pinky goes up to F. So I would call that an A flat 13 arpeggio. It looks like it's coming right out of this chord voicing. Right, very, like I said, very Charlie Christian sound. I hear him do that a lot. So, and that is actually, he's anticipating the 5 chord. All of this is actually still happening over the E flat minor chord. Once we hit that F note on top, that's the A flat 7 chord. And then from here, this is another really cool sound, very Charlie Christian sound. So what that is, you have your pinky on the F, then middle finger on E flat, pointer finger on D flat, then middle finger on A. That's the really colorful note. Then ring finger on G flat, pointer finger on E flat. So what's going on there? That's a really cool sound. He's basically, I would assume that he's thinking of, if we're in the key of D flat major, he's thinking of the 4 minor. So that's a cool thing that you can do. Instead of thinking over the 5 chord, you actually think the 4 minor chord. So you think G flat melodic minor. And it gives you this cool sound because the one note that incorporates that's not part of our 5 chord is the D flat note, right? If you notice, right, that he's using the root note, D flat, over an A flat 7 chord, which is actually the 11, right? Which is not typically a note that's used over a dominant chord, but in this context, it creates a really cool sound. So I would call that like a G flat, almost like a G flat minor major 7 arpeggio. Also has the 6 too, I guess. 7, 6, 5, flat 3, root, 6 again. And then he just ends it with a D flat major arpeggio. D flat with your ring, middle finger on F, pointer finger on A flat. And then just A flat to D. So we got